Welcome back to Iron Media, where objectivity meets reality. Now, we see where the Jamaican government send off a total of 24 troops, inclusive of 20 soldiers, 4 police officers, on this peacekeeping mission in Haiti. Now, I don't know if we are living in an alternate reality, because there is no way a country like Jamaica, with its high crime rate, topping murder charts, highest murder rate in the entire world, can send off human resources, police officers, soldiers to another country to keep the peace. But I want to ask the government, what about the peace in your own country? Your country is in more turmoil to me than Haiti. When you look at the murder rate, yes, we understand the government of Haiti has been dissolved. I think they have a new government, and we know that the country is in turmoil. But still, Haiti still not topping the murder chart. How can you go to a man's house, you see a man's house dirty, and you decide that you're going to clean that man's house, but your house is dirty? What about cleaning your house first? Taking care of problems at home first. And this is how some people are in real life. They have the best advice to give. But what about giving yourself the advice? What about putting what you're preaching into practice in your own life? Now the government like to talk about statistics and show our own numbers. Yes, numbers are important, but what about the overall feel on the ground? The day-to-day man like to talk about how murders are down by 16%. We're not seeing it. We're not feeling it. It is not being felt by the locals. So Andrew Wallace and his administration, clean your house before you look to clean somebody else's house. Now we see where also they got a lot of equipment, training, etc. from Canada and the US, but no human resource. What about the troops from the US? What about the troops from Canada? Huh? What about those troops? We have a government that keeps on bowing to external pressures. You know, them foreign daddy, Uncle Sam, keep on bowing to Canada and England, bowing to pressures. Why won't Canada, the US, and also England, why they not sending troops? Why they only giving out training and equipment? Why not send some troops on the ground? Aren't they highly trained as well? Or is it because they know that it's a suicide mission? That's the question I want to ask. Why they sending troops from Kenya and Jamaica to fight gangs in Haiti, when Kenya itself is also having their domestic problems, and you're sending troops to clean another man's house with your house dirty? And I don't know if people don't see the problem or the issue here. They are willing to give them equipment, training, but they're not willing to send their own troops. Is it that their life matters more than the lives of Jamaicans, the lives of Kenyans? That's what you're saying? That their life matters more?
A couple hundred police officers from Kenya landed in Haiti's capital Port-au-Prince, whose main international airport reopened in late May after gang violence forced it to close for nearly 3 months. They are the first batch of 1,000 troops that Kenya expects to deploy to the Caribbean country. Their arrival is taking place nearly 2 years after Haiti requested assistance to quell a surge in gang violence The gangs control 80% of the capital, with government forces pinned back. On Monday, Kenyan President William Ruto flagged off the troops. Their mission is deeply unpopular in Kenya and was declared illegal by a court. There has been a long record of foreign military interventions in Haiti. The U.S. invaded and occupied Haiti from 1915 to 1934, overseeing a system of forced labor and widespread human rights abuses.
When I take a look at this whole circus, it's just history repeating itself. It's sending blacks to fight blacks. Haven't we seen this before? They're sending blacks to capture blacks and blacks to kill blacks. Haven't we seen this before when we think about the Maroons and how they used to operate? And they used to work with their British counterparts to capture runaway slaves and bring them back to the plantation, kill them if they have to. This is just history repeating itself all over again. And don't for a second think that these Asians are going to lay down and allow some foreigners to come in and take control of the country and rid the country of gangs. If it's one thing I know about Haitians, is that they are very, very brave. They are very courageous. This is not the run-of-the-mill gunman in Jamaica that when you exchange rounds with them, they come out and they lose an end. These guys are known. If you check the history, Haitians are known to be brave and courageous, willing to lose their life in battle against foreigners. Check the Haitian Revolution. They didn't beg, they didn't bow, they didn't ask them for freedom. They fought and won against more powerful enemy with more powerful and more sophisticated weaponry. And the Haitians won against them. Why you think the US and Canada not sending their own troops? Why you think that? This is just geopolitics at play. But if I was in the Jamaica Constabulary Force or the Jamaica Defense Force, I would not be going on this mission. They would have to punish me for insubordination. Because why are we going on a mission to keep peace in another country when our country is in turmoil? That's the question that we need to ask ourselves.